place with the weirdest sun, and I can never get a good picture on this thing. So I've got the Hobbywing 6S battery in this right now, I believe. I've got two 6S batteries. They're both 4,500 milliamp. Something I've noticed with my charger, I recently bought a souped up charger, and it reads the voltage of each cell, or the capacity and the voltage of each cell. And I have yet to charge a battery that has a true capacity reading. For instance, this one says 4,500 milliamp hour. When it was full on my charger, it said something like 30 something, 3,000 something or other. And the same with the 3S batteries. My 6,000 read 4,000 something on a full charge. Now I don't know if each cell should read the stated capacity on the outside of the battery. I don't know if that's how it works, but if it does, if that's how what they're saying there on the side of the on the digital readout, if that is supposed to be 6,000 there for a 6,000 battery, then let me tell you, my Z definitely doesn't get there, and this Hobbywing wasn't there. So it just seems too far off for that to be the reading. I don't get it. I'm gonna have to investigate a little bit, but if that's the true reading of the capacity for each cell, is supposed to say, for example, 6,000, and it reads 4,500, then we're all getting burned. But I guess, you know, then you just go, you know, 6,000 actually means 4,500. Just go on that. The Typhon's a little badass. Stu and I, we both have the RPM front bumper and skid plates. He's got the stock Arma tires. I have the Power Hobby tires. They seem pretty indestructible. The tread is everlasting. I have a 3S car that has had these tires on it for about a year, and I held it up next to these ones that I just put on here, and they're almost the same. Yes, dude, you gotta hit this jump, man. This is satisfying. With the Typhoon. The Typhon turns on a dime. Oh! That was a little scary. I was jealous of Stu when he had his 6S Typhon and I had my 3. Now they both perform kind of the same, honestly. The weight difference kind of makes up for it. And really, how fast can you go anyway? They both scream, but I was still jealous because he had one and I didn't. But now I got one, and I got it for $3.99 brand new. Can you believe that? Nice. Yeah, this thing is awesome. I love these tires though. I'm telling you, man, for $30, and I got these ones for $12, for $30, there is not a deal out there like these as far as I know. Now, I saw these covered ones. Did I send you that link of the white ones that are covered? They were $20, 20 something I think. I might give those a shot, but that's if I break these. Ooh. God, this thing really digs in. It digs in big time. Especially when you're up a little higher. These tires put you up a little bit higher. And, you know, this car's much better with one battery. You know, trying to cram those Pavways in here, it was too heavy. That little 4500 is exactly what this thing needs. The car's heavy enough as it is.
My Typhon batteries.
Yeah. $40 a piece. Can't beat it. You bought one of each, right?
I got two.
Two of what?
Two
Two Pavways. Okay. Yeah. You got to learn from my mistake. Not like. Oh no. Alrighty, here she is. Car's an absolute animal. And I'm really impressed by these tires. I know I've said it 1,000 times, but to put up with this sort of weight, just the landing, just driving is punishing on these things with the weight of this car. Much less a 6-foot jump. Where am I? There I am. Oh, I'm gonna clear that thing. Let's do that. The Typhon has got some real pinpoint steering. Oh, don't want to hit the boulder. Yeah. So I'm going to keep stressing this fact though. These tires, I reinforce them with threaded drywall tape, but not the white stuff. The gray stuff that's for bathrooms, showers, tubs, that sort of thing. It's you'll see it at Home Depot or Lowe's, and it's gray. It's gray, and I got kind of a looser thread pattern than the white stuff does. This stuff is indestructible though. It's really thick, and it does not rip. That was close. So I used that stuff along with some shoe goo on the inside of the rim. And also on the inside of the tire. So I have both the rim and the tire, the wheel, you know, whatever you call it, the rubber part, reinforced with shoe goo and drywall tape. Then I let it cure. And these tires have been sitting for about a month before I even did anything with them. Actually longer than that. Probably a few months. Because the ones I have on my 3S are still really good. And I had no intention of buying this car. I just bought those tires because they were super cheap. They were on sale for like half off. They're normally $30. They were $12.99. So I picked up another set. I should have got two, because they're back up to $30. But that's still a steal, especially if you reinforce them. Takes a little time, soak them in acetone, but let me tell you, the time is well worth it, because I would have broken these a long time ago. Because I broke them on the 3S car, and that was, and that's just the 3S weight. I cracked the rim, but like I said, I reinforced the rim, I reinforced the wheel, the rubber. And they're stiff, they're not going to balloon. And these tires, man, I'm just in love with them. The rubber lasts forever. It hasn't ripped. I could tell when I was into it that the tire itself is nice and thick. I've ripped a lot of Arma tires. Senton. Oh no! Oh God, that was it. That was it. Right on the wing. dead hit too. Fortunately, it wasn't from too high up, so I don't think I did any damage at all. Everything, I'll tell you, that Arma plastic is amazing. Oh, wound up on my ass again. I hit the other side of this thing. But it's been real dry out. The ground, the earth is really hard. The dirt where I live is really hard. We're in upstate New York. Man, I love the Typhon. I've got a cheapo pinion on here. I went ahead and ordered some 15T and a 16T Robinson Racing pinion. I have a 19, or no, it's an 18, but it's, when I got that sucker, I just realized it was way too big. Maybe speed runs. Ooh, I might use it for that. What's up, Stu? Stu's got the stock Arma tires on there, and they came with my car brand new, but I've been dying to try these souped up tires of mine, so I took them off. Stu's, when Stu bought his car, it didn't have the Arma tires. He had to buy those from Jenny's. Right, you got those tires on Jenny's, right? Stu? Stu? You bought those tires on Jenny's?
Yeah, 34 bucks.
34, nice. Now I know that their tires, brand new. You don't have to soup them up. Arma tires are tough. The tread wears kind of fast. Like Stu's probably gonna go through that. If he drives that car as much as I drive mine, then he'll probably wear through those tires faster. I'm just saying, the rubber on these tires is something else. Really, I don't think they knew they had such good tires when they were selling these. I really don't. But the rubber's usually not the problem. Usually the problem is the plastic. It's kind of easy to get good rubber, but getting good composite plastic that can handle this kind of power and weight, it's rare. Arma's got it down, and not too many of these Chinese companies do. And if I hadn't done what I did to these tires, I don't think they could have handled what I've done to them so far. I really don't. Because my unaided 3S tires, they cracked, and the rim itself cracked. And that car is much lighter than this one. It's probably about a third as heavy as this car. You would need at least two of those Armas to make one of this. Two of the 3S car weights to make one of these. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So, yeah, and plus the 4500s, they're nice and light, and by the time you're done with that on a hot summer day, you probably should give it a break anyway. I've had some pretty good jolts with this. I already killed my hobbywing fan that I had in my Creighton. It popped off at the shaft, broke out right off at the base, and I'm sending it back to Amazon. They've refunded me the money. And I just kind of learned my lesson. You can't go with those larger fans. You have to, if you want more airflow, get 2 fans of the smaller variety. Getting one large one, it's not really going to work. It's too much inertia. When you take a big fall, those big fan blades are going to yank down on that tiny little connection they have with that shaft. And in my case, it broke right off. And I didn't realize it, so when I got my car back, my motor was steaming. So that's what I have on this. So far, so good. Anyway, I haven't opened it up. I could open it up and see a broken fan in there. If it's still good, I'll be happy. It was a $13 motor fan heatsink combo, and the heatsink wraps all the way around, so it's almost worth it just for the heatsink. And that's what I'm going to do. I bought 2 replacement fans to put on my Creighton. I'm going to keep that blue heatsink from the hobbywing fan. I'm going to take the fans off the heatsink that came with the thing and stick them on that, you know. Oh man, sticks to the road, sticks to the road. I love the Creighton, or sorry, Typhon. I love the Creighton too. Oh, I took some of the tape off of the rims, take away some of the balloony effect. So yeah, I should probably build one of these right here with some dirt that I have. That would be a good idea. I'm gonna do that. That's right, Stu. With the rest of the dirt, I'm gonna build a little U, just like this. I got a bunch of dirt from somebody in my neighborhood. So far, I've built 3 jumps in my yard, and I'm not quite sure I have enough for a banked turn. I'm not sure there's enough left in their property to do that, but between the 2 times I came for a load, they had done a little work and pulled even more dirt out of the driveway. So like the pile I get the pull from keeps getting bigger and bigger. So let's hope that. So Stu, I'm gonna try to build something like this in my yard. I've got so far I've got 3 jumps. 2 of them are close enough together where you could hit one and come down the other one. Or you could just kind of go whoop whoop. And then there's one further away to do a big circle. But yeah, I know I don't have enough. That's a lot of dirt right there. Yeah. Deceptively. And I don't know. Ideally, I would love to have a bank turn that was probably twice as high as that, to kind of come way up on it. That's what I would like, you know. I'd like to use the inertia, the momentum of the centrifugal force of the car to keep it sideways. You know what I'm saying, Stu?
Yeah.
Oh, God. What?
What you need is a surface that's not going to be too grippy. So even if you had just this, you know, you wouldn't need a bank. If you just had wood chips that you'd go around the corner, then you
Oh, no, but I like the bank turn. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying I don't need it at all, but I like the feeling of going around a bank turn. Then again, spinning sideways like drifting is fun too. It's probably more fun. But wood chips don't last. You keep kicking them out into the yard and you got to keep putting them back. Whew. Pretty good life out of these batteries too. Oh, fuck. I should have just kept going. Yeah, definitely. This car is so sweet. Yeah, I like this park better than Victor, actually. Like, not only is it deserted, there's a lot bigger jumps.
Yeah.
It's rougher,
That's the downside.
so, you know,
But there's never anybody here.
there's never anybody here.
And
Hardly
there
ever.
is, you know, we take a break for 10 minutes and they're gone.
And then they leave, yeah. Yeah, this isn't a well-known spot. And even if it was, like, Geneva's not, I'm not saying there aren't health-conscious people here, but Victor area, there are definitely more yuppie-ish people over in that spot.
They don't like dust.
And they don't want dust. They're not big fans of dust. Oh. You know, actually, it seems usually the only people who are really bent out of shape about the cars are us. Like, we're making more of a deal out of it than a lot of people, than we think they are, you know? I went there yesterday and there wasn't anyone there. I went for about an hour. I rode my bike up in the hill, and then after that I took a couple cars out. Not this one, because I wanted my pinion to harden. Yeah, so
Yeah, that's a good place to hit it right there.
me and Stu, we keep going into our cars and finding out our pinions are just waggling around in there. That happened with this car. Yesterday morning I got into it and I noticed my pinion just loose in there. And Stu's Talion was like that. And I'm sure it should be good now. Ooh! Dude, listen. Here's the challenge if you accept. Tear through here. Hit that jump and clear that one.
Yeah, that's almost impossible.
No, it's not.
No, it is. Go ahead, let me see you do it.
I'm just saying, it's not.
I'm anxious to see it.
I don't want to
it's not
break my car.
impossible, but-
It's my car is. I don't want to break it.
Oh. But you want me to give it a shot?
Oh no.
That nose piece is awesome.
Yeah. Like this bumper, if you have this car, that RPM front bumper is
You
a
have to
must.
have
A must.
Absolutely.
Otherwise it's just your tires.
And
Your tires are gonna take, yeah, and your shock towers, they're gonna take all the force.
Yep.
That bumper has saved my ass more than once since I got it. Yeah. RPM makes great products.
Nice. Ooh.
But I don't know why on my 3S Typhon I have 2 RPM suspension arms and they are bowing like a 747. Get it? Get it? Bowing. Yes! Dude, that was awesome. Except you gotta try again. No.
Yeah, except do it one more time.
Oh! 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 Jeez. We're back! I tell you, I think I gotta start heading back to the car because there's no way this battery can have too much left in it. Probably enough to get back there. Stu, I'm gonna head back and put in the gold bat and maybe give it a minute to that was fancy. I wish you could have seen that move. He did like a endo, spun around like in a half 180 and then came back down on one tire. Oh, I got a leaf in my, I got a little, a pop off here. This car is nuts.
Thanks for the rock bag.
Oh, uh-oh. That was weird. This car, you gotta get one. Pick one up today if you don't have one. Order it on Amazon right now. It's probably like $400 and some odd. $4.99. All right, what's my battery power? It's gonna be about 3-4%.
Battery savant strikes again.
Yeah. The battery savant, the battery Svengali. All right, I'm gonna see if I can make this sit here. Probably not. Let's try this hill. How about here? Huh? There we go.
Where were you at?
I don't know yet. I'm about to check. I gotta get my juice there.
Too legit to check, yeah.
I don't know where it is. Is that? God, I gotta put my windows down. What's the matter with me?
What is the matter?
Alright. It is between 3 and 5%. I want to stop breaking these things. That's what I want to do. Yeah, got it. Yeah. Oh, well, my hobbywing fan's dead. Shit the bed.
Yeah, one of mine went out too, but I got it started again.
It's not working at all. I don't know why. Probably did the same thing as the other one. That's 2. That's 2 out of 2. Never buying those again. And
BLXs, eh?
yeah, garbage. 2%. I was wrong by 1%. So yeah, so that's the hobbywing fan you guys never want to buy, because that's the second one that has stopped spinning on me, and I'll open this up and that fan's just going to be loose in there, just like the last one. Alright guys, take it easy. I hope you've learned a few things from this little outing, at least to not buy that piece of junk. And they make one for the 10th scale cars too, so don't just steer clear of the hobbywing fan. They're $13.99, it's tempting, but don't do it unless you just want the heatsink. Like I said, it's almost worth it just for the heatsink.
Is it the hobbywing or the power?
It's a hobbywing. See ya.